Monday evening. It is a good week. I know, man. It's kind of crazy. A lot of things going on in the world, a lot of things going on in the news, and a lot of things going on here in San Antonio. So, we had a big raid here the other day. I did not get to post the video. I'm kind of upset. I was gonna post it. Things got tied up with a lot of things this weekend. Kid shit, wife shit. You know the shits. I got the shits. I just got tied up and had to. I just got busy, man. I got very occupied. So on Sunday morning, being a typical beaner that I am, I decided I'm gonna go get some tacos. And my kids always love bean and cheese tacos. If you're not from San Antonio, you don't know what I'm talking about. You know nothing about right here. Bean and cheese tacos are the best. I love them. Carne guisada too. I mean, whatever you're into. Papa con huevo, whatever. Potato and egg. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. I'm gonna have to be like a stale cracker here. Eat what you like. But anyways, we have had a raid in San Antonio. About 150 people were apprehended at this scene. So I'm going over there. I'm going to go get some tacos, right? I'm telling my kids, hey, what do you want to eat, motherfucker? What do you want to eat, motherfucker? And of course, my youngest, my daughter, she's like, cheese taco. Because I don't know why. She can't say bean and cheese. She always has to say cheese. And so I'm like, all right, let me go get some bean and cheese tacos and potato and egg and whatever else I'm fucking hungry for. So I'm going down to San Pedro. If you know anywhere where down to San Pedro, there's this place that they really like to eat. So I traveled a little bit, went down to San Pedro, and I just see cops everywhere. As far as the eye I can see, man, you just see cops. It's not that far. I'm exaggerating. A little hyperbolic there. But I can see a lot of cops. And the street is blocked off coming the opposite way. I was like, what the fuck's going on? So you do have two auto bodies. No, not auto body. Car sales shops. I don't know what car dealerships. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Sound like those dumb leftists. You have these two car dealerships, and then you have this like little area in the middle of the two, and it's kind of like I don't know how many of y'all have that in your city, but it's kind of like they have different food trucks, and it's like a food truck stop. They have benches there and stuff like that. You could go and eat, relax, have a good time, get some beer, and eat some like asada tacos. It's usually stuff like that or whatever other Mexican food. Sometimes you have a bunch of Hispanic people cooking Chinese food because that's what you want, right? You want your beaners making Chinese food. That's what everybody wants. But we're making it. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Hispanics are making everything or illegals. Supposedly, I guess in that little shopping center, I mean that little food truck center, there was a bunch of illegals. Now they were from Honduras, they're from Venezuela, they're from Mexico, and supposedly there was links to Tren de Aragua. I can never say that every time it's Aragua. Tren de Aragua, right? Yeah, everybody knows that gang. Everybody's familiar with that group of people. We seen it here in San Antonio that they did have what is it? There was a couple of I think one or two apartments that were occupied by that gang as they were in Colorado and other places, California. All these places, right? That you see the TDA has their footprint there. And that was what's going on in the past 4 years when Biden was president, when we had the open borders and everything else. But yeah, so I guess a lot of them are leftovers from that whole terrible, terrible nightmare that we all lived through. And if you say, "Oh, was it that bad?" You didn't live near it. I'm sorry, bro. You didn't live near it. So yeah, so they did a raid, 150 plus. Supposedly they put them in buses. Now, when I got there, there was feds everywhere. All these people with FBI in the back of their shirts. It was pretty wild. I'm gonna go ahead and show. I got there when I was winning. When I was going to get my tacos, I had went. It was about 9 o'clock, and there was a lot of motherfuckers there. And then I went by the time I got my tacos and everything because there was a long line. Because everybody wants to eat tacos after church. Long line. I get out and they were already kind of wrapping up. I got to talk to some of the news station. They were telling me what was going on, but nobody knew at the time. We just really found out today, like what was the whole thing about. It was a nice raid, and yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you this real quick. Oh, my mom's calling me. She probably saw me on the goddamn news. God damn it. I was on it. I think I did an interview. I'm not sure if I came out on the news. Not sure. I'm gonna just take this call. You know what? I'm gonna see what she says. Oh, okay. She hung up. That'd be funny as hell. Like on the news. I was like, yeah, these people are silly. So because of this situation, I didn't really get to explain it all. Because of this situation, a bunch of protesters were going all kind of crazy now. So as you see here, Tren de Aragua linked to federal raid on the north side. Authorities say 140 plus immigrants taken into custody. So a lot of people taken in, bro. A lot of people. That is awesome. That is good news. I like that they're doing that. Keep it up, Ice. Keep it up. I'm gonna have to, let me put this down because I don't want no commercials and get copyrighted. All right.
I watch a lot
Here we go.
of stuff on TV, and we see a lot of stuff on social media, but to actually be like this close.
Derek says he's used to seeing some police activity on this street, but when he saw swarms of federal agents coming in, it seemed like something out of an action movie.
I pull in like I usually do, for my daily work routine. I noticed a lot of vehicles. They were kind of like starting halfway mid for the bridge.
The FBI, along with Homeland Security, has confirmed they were operating a, quote, court-authorized activity near the intersection of San Pedro and Bassi. Our crew at the scene.
So just a heads up, this was about 2 a.m, supposedly, when they started this raid, and it lasted all the way to about 9:45 when I left. I got to hang out with some of those guys that were recording that because they were explaining it to me that they were there since 2 a.m. So let's go ahead and finish this off.
Captured video of smoke, loud bangs, people being taken away in handcuffs, and several cars towed away. If you were to drive by this area today, you might not even know something happened here at all. Check out what the scene looks like now. Absolutely abandoned. No more cars, no more benches, no more food trucks. All that's left behind is some broken glass on the pavement and a lot of unanswered questions for the area.
That is the guy that interviewed. That was the guy that was talking to me. I didn't want to do an interview back at that time because I had just gotten out of bed. I was all fucking, dude, all thied out, nasty. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm not going to do an interview all fucking nasty, all hungover.
At nighttime, it was almost like there was a whole bunch, like all the food trucks are there, so it's almost like a party going on there all the time.
David Rathburn says the businesses on this street talk to each other and weren't surprised to see some law enforcement activity in the area, especially as that spot grew with more and more people showing up.
We're hoping it's all over now. It should be fine, but we're hoping that's all done and over with.
It was just something out of the ordinary that you don't see on a daily basis.
All right. Definitely not a scene I have seen at least on that area. Now this is the area too. If you're not familiar, this is the area that I had talked about. That I don't live too far from. Where the illegal center was basically located, not too far from there. But this is not at the illegal center. The illegal center's been closed ever since Trump got elected. Like right after, maybe a month after Trump got elected, even before he went into the presidency, he started to see it close down. They were preparing. They're like, all right, we got a real man in office. We need to get the fuck out of here. And they burned everything and left. Now, I have no proof of any of that. I'm just joking. But we see all that shit that went down in that area. It was not good of an area because of the whole situation. I even told today, because I was telling the newscaster that was interviewing me, which she really was reluctant to do so. She did not want to interview me. Once I told her, because there was this white girl kind of crying, and then I was like, well, when you finish with that white girl crying with those crocodile tears, you could come to me and talk to a real Hispanic about what we really think about this whole situation. And of course, she was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. Shit. I'll do it. It was funny, but whatever. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you the scene at the very end that I saw there, and let's go ahead and. So this is towards the end of the scene. I'm not sure if it's. Oh, okay. Let me stop sharing. Let me stop sharing with you. This is the end portion of it that I got to see. And I saw the very when they had a lot of feds. Like there was feds everywhere. It was wild as hell, but there was feds all over the place. But I got to Let me put this there. There you go. All right. Let me put that on the larger screen so you can see a little better. Let's go ahead and check it out. But this is the way the scene looked.
Yeah, I saw all the cars. Yeah.
Busting in windows.
Homeland Security as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's me talking to the
Oh, yeah,
actual
so it's
guy
kinda
that
eased
was on
up
TV
already.
a second ago. Wow. Oh, so damn, that's the food truck area.
Food truck, and they've also been doing the auto shop office right there too.
Yeah, is that why there were all these cars, right? Because I came like 10 minutes ago and there was a lot more cars.
Yeah. Well, there.
Yeah. I live down the street. All right, so that was the way it looked towards the end. It was already fizzling out. But yeah, man, it was pretty crazy, all the stuff going on. I don't know. I was at first I was like, what could it be? I thought it was maybe it could be anything from I didn't even know, to be honest, because I was asking the guy at the news station. I was like, bro, what's going on? He's like, I have no idea. Nobody's told us nothing. The feds are kind of keeping it under wraps. And then we found out later it was what we thought it was, a nice raid. And that's what we see here at Tren de Aragua. 140 people at 2 a.m. That's when it started. The news release states that newly established Regional Homeland Security Task Force, HSTF, South Texas, disrupted Tren de Aragua's criminal presence in San Antonio on Sunday. Now, that is all good news, as you can see. Good news. Good news all around. I don't understand. This operation would not have been possible without the support of Texas Department of Public Safety, whose work on the underlying state case led to the search warrant executed during this operation. Awesome. The immigrants lacking permanent legal status were taken into ICE custody. According to Associated Press, Tren de Aragua, TDA, traces its roots from Venezuela prison. And we all know that kind of stuff already. The FBI and HSI announced that the new Regional Homeland Security Task Force that we saw, according to news release, investigates transnational criminal organizations engaged in sophisticated criminal schemes with and outside the U.S. So this is a new thing going on, as you see, FBI, HSI, Drug Enforcement Administration, U.S. Marshals, Bureau of Alcoholic Tobacco, Firearm, all these people, shit, let's get it. Now, because of this, you would think people would be happy, right? Yeah, I mean, we're fucking taking away criminals. We're getting TDA out of San Antonio. We're getting all the fucking scumbaggery out of this city. You would think so. But no, people are pissed. People are mad. They're upset. And I'm going to tell you, like, I have no idea why, but they got really, really upset. So what did they end up doing? They started protesting, and you see this all throughout San Antonio. You see them protesting. It's crazy. So I got to go there. I tried to interview this old hippie. I'm going to show you right now in a second. And it didn't go as much as I wanted it to go, because right when I started talking to him, he kept asking me he asked me before I started recording. I told him I was gonna record, and he's all, "You in the right or left?" And I said, "I'm kind of neutral, man. I'm just trying to understand what's going on." And I was really trying to just get him to talk, because I knew if I went, I'm on the right, what's gonna happen? He's gonna get mad and be like, I don't want to talk to you. And I was just like, fuck, I just want to hear what he has to say. And man, it just kept going on, and stupid. It got really dumb. He just got kind of upset towards the end, but I was like, hey, calm down, bro. You'll be fine. So this is. All right, let's see what's going on. This is after I interviewed, or I think I'm going to interview him in a second.
We need a representative who is going to stand up.
DPS and ICE, PD and ICE.
On day one, I plan to introduce a bill that would put criminal charges into every single one of the ICE agents that is
White guy here.
dismembering our community.
Hey, James, what are we protesting? What are we protesting out here? Sorry, it's not a gotcha. I'm just wondering. But what happened? Can you explain?
My name is Bentley Pais, and I hope
Can
to
you explain? Oh, what happened? No, because this is why too. I assumed that this was solely about what happened that day, but they're trying to. He was kind of like, no, this is just ICE in general. So I was like, I wanted him to like tell me, oh, because what happened the other day. But a lot of other people. My phone was running out of battery, which sucks, but I had some other people say that they were pissed off about what happened the other day, and then also in totality of what's going on. And I ended up getting interviewed by the news. My friend that was there, I didn't know he was going to be there. He just magically was there. I was like, oh shit, George. He was there, and he had left before I started getting interviewed. I wanted him to record me, get interviewed, so then putting me out of context. But unfortunately, he left early, so I didn't get to get him. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish what this guy has to say.
Was it about this thing that happened? I know what Dad says. Oh, okay. Well, what was the situation though?
That's where he's talking about it did trigger it, so he does admit that, yeah, it was because.
Just curious, because I do a podcast and I didn't even know this.
All I know is what we saw in the news.
What did you see in the news though? I didn't get to see it, because I saw what happened. I saw there was a lot of feds and cops, but I didn't see like actually what happened. Like the result.
News nationwide that
Okay. I was just wondering like if you knew.
raid here in San Antonio, San Pedro and Grassy.
So I did know what happened, but I wanted him to say because I just want to see what he knows. Because he doesn't even know. He's just like, oh yeah, I just know it made the national news. Okay, what happened? I was really, really trying to be fucking like nonchalant and chill. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get what you're saying. Because I really wanted to hear what he had to say and what he was thinking and what he was protesting and everything else. And he was just looking at me like dumbfounded. And he's just old white hippie, as you can see, probably lives in the suburbs where he doesn't have to deal with these immigrants that come in our city illegally. And that's what usually it is. And I told the news people as well, you know what? Why don't we put all these illegals in the rich places like Stone Oak, Alamo Heights, all these other areas that, was it Alamo Ranch, all these places, right? Where they fucking advocate for this kind of behavior and these kind of policies. And it's like, let's do that. And then she just looked at me like, what? And I was like, yeah, exactly. You already know what would happen. 2 days, that shit would be out. They'd be like, get the fuck out of here, and we're going to close the border. They would be like, we ain't getting all these people. We need some help on our lawns, but we ain't trying to have them all living with us because they know what that brings. We know the baggage they bring with them. We know what it's going to bring to that neighborhood. It's going to make that neighborhood worse. And they were all like, you know, immigrants are the make America great. If they make America so great, why the fuck don't they make their own country great? I don't get that. And wouldn't that be very selfish of us to take away these great human beings that make us all so great? This makes us the powerhouse. Wouldn't that be selfish? Not to leave them in their home country where they can make their own country great? Nah, you won't answer that. But I mean, it's, you know, the citizens make this city great. The citizens make this country great. It's not the illegal immigrants. It's not the immigrants. I mean, the immigrants contribute too. Don't get me wrong. And I have nothing against legal immigration. Illegal is what we talk about, and it's all bullshit. And yeah, these people just do not see any of that because they don't have to deal with it. And then they also don't even know what they're protesting half the time.
Oh, okay.
So we show up to protest.
So that's what that's what that was though.
Abusing San Antonians.
No, but I'm asking. I'm not being ignorant. So that was what that was about. That raid that they had. That's what y'all talking about, right?
We're talking about the whole idea.
I know. Okay. I thought. Okay.
Here to work and make their life better for their family.
Okay. I was just trying to get a.
That's right wing. That's
What?
right wing politics.
Oh, okay.
People are making them not welcome.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
So our country has fallen off a cliff into the right.
Okay.
It's immigration, it's abortion, it's medical insurance.
So do you believe? I just curious. Hey, Joe. I just curious. Like, do you believe?
Sorry, that's where I found my friend. And I do ask her, are you just curious? Should illegals get fucking free healthcare?
Do you believe people that come here that are not legally here? Do you think they should get health insurance?
Why are they not legally here?
Because we have rules.
Because the right-wing party in this country made those rules.
Oh, I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be hostile. I'm really asking.
That's why it's illegal. Because we let the right win. The right doesn't need to make laws.
I know.
That make
So right there, my friend George goes, these people are crazy. I don't know if you could hear him that well.
doesn't need to make laws.
I know.
That make people.
And I'm like, I know.
That's my friend Joy. Yeah, hey, Joy. How you doing? Okay, I was just curious. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you didn't watch it? Yeah, I know. I'm asking questions.
Right now is
So
unacceptable.
he gets kind of upset, like, oh, you're recording me. And I was like, yeah, I told you I was going to record you. Stop sharing. I told him I was going to record him. I said it from the get-go, and then he was like cool with it. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, but you're recording me. I was like, yeah. I have the camera. I literally had my camera like this. Like I was fucking, you know, I wasn't hiding it. I wasn't like doing this, you know. I was actually showing that I was recording. And then he gets kind of like a little upset and he goes, what politics do you have? And I'm like, I'm neutral, man. But I was just trying to keep him talking. And it started getting a little loud. A bunch of beaners came in, fucking bumping their Mexico music and all this other crap. And it just got a little out of control. But as you, I want to go ahead and show this last video to you guys. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it. Now, this is some of the stuff I saw. I didn't get to record too much. I was so unprepared. I did not know. First off, I did not know that this was even going on. My mom just came home, showed me, hey, this shit's going on over there, and by Whataburger, and you know Whataburger's a big deal over here. And I was like, oh fuck, okay, what is it? And she explained like, oh yeah, they're protesting. So I was like, okay, it has to be towards that thing. That's what I was trying to get him to say. Is it towards what that shit is? But he was kind of, oh, it's everything. Like, okay, all right, makes sense, I guess. But let's go ahead and check it out. So this is, I couldn't interview too many people I put on there due to them saying I was on the right. Now some of the other people noticed when I was interviewing him, and then I did that news interview, they could hear me. And I was explaining how these people are silly and they're protesting us getting rid of criminal aliens, and how at one point McDonald's had a goddamn armed security guard, and that's how bad it got. Illegal crime was on the rise and everything else. And I was explaining all this shit, but she didn't really want to hear it. And she was trying to like, well, they should get due process. I'm like, you're a reporter. You should be just reporting what I'm saying. But I told her to, yeah, they could get due process of their due process. To me, I was like, due process is not them waiting 7 years to see a judge and then getting sent home and then you crying about they've been here the last 7 years. This is all they know now. That's bullshit. That's just you that's a way for you to trap these people in here and use our goodwill to say, oh, they've been here for a long time. I mean, we can't send them home. They got nothing. No, they see a judge right away. The judge says you're here illegally and it's over. You go home. Peace. Bye.
Oh, here they come again. Okay, you can see the 10 immigrant families.
I say cops, we say no. I say cops, we say
So you know their true intentions. They say no to cops. And a lot of these people are white people.
we say no. I say cops, we say no.
And I did want to say that, yeah, they're just talking about they don't want to. I say cops, you say no. Like what? So just rule of law doesn't apply to you people. You have no accountability for your actions, or the people that are here illegally. They should have no accountability for their actions for coming into a country illegally without signing the fucking guest list. They're just gonna come in and get a full ride, right? They're just like a great athlete that goes to college. We're doing that for illegals that have nothing to contribute other than to suckle at the teat of the government and get free shit while we fucking struggle to get our kids anything. Yeah, that's a terrible plan. I'm sorry. I'm not on that plan whatsoever. When did we give people from other countries the entitlement, like the entitlement that they have now? Oh, we deserve to be here. The entitlement that these people fucking have, the arrogance. I mean, it's just mind blowing that they feel that they could just come to a country and say, "You're lucky I'm here. You need to pay me to be here. You need to give us better food. You need to give us better lodge. You need to give us more accommodations. You need to also speak our language. And when we do graduations in high school, when we do graduation elementary, middle school, it needs to be in Spanish as well. It can't just be in English because I don't understand English, and that's not fair to me. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? That's all I got to say. To be telling us what we need to do. This is America. We speak English. Now, if you don't want to speak English, get the fuck out of here. It's that simple. We don't need this shit where every time you call and you have to. I mean, it could be option. It could be optional. I don't want to say we don't need it completely because there's people that are visiting. It could be optional for people who are visiting, but there's no like when you call the operators and stuff. Sorry, I got a little mixed up. Because I try to choose my words carefully because I know they could come back to haunt you. But I think when you call in, like hospital, yeah, because people are busy, you never know. You should be able to have multiple languages. I agree with that. But you should be able to also, if you're living here, within a fucking year, you should be at least a little bit speaking English at that point. Like at least basic English. And when I was a teacher, and I'll say this, I know a lot of teachers always, oh, I'm so scared. And there was a girl here at the rally talking about that. But when I was teaching, a lot of these people been here 5-6 years, never even tried to learn English. And then that goes for their parents too. Oh, I've been here 20 years, and then they have a translator. The fuck out of here, dude. Every country I lived in, I picked up the language. Every country. Not one that I thought I don't want to even try to learn the language. Not one of them. So fuck you. Learn the language or get the fuck out. Just like the Japan prime minister saying right now. You got some beaters in here too. And then look at this comrade right here acting out tough. What's up, comrade? They got a band and everything. Immigrants did not make the city great. The citizens make the cities great. I'm sorry. I'm not saying immigrants are terrible people, but I think we make ourselves great. I don't know about you. With deportation. All right. So that was some of the ending parts of what I saw. Again, I don't say immigrants are terrible people, but I also don't think that they're the ones making our cities great everywhere. You know, like what the fuck? If they're here legally, then yeah, they're probably here for a good reason. If they're not here illegally, I mean, fill the fucking paperwork out. Do it the right way because we're all tired of it. And you're not gonna gaslight us into thinking that we're racist because we say so. Fuck you. I'm not gonna play your little game. And a lot of people need to stop playing their little bullshit game, their little semantics. That just because you believe people should not come in here illegally, you believe people that break the law should be deported ASAP, that you believe that these people are not citing the guest list. We have no idea who they are, and this is probably a bad idea. And they should receive 0 from the federal government, 0 from the local government. I mean, I'm talking 0 from everybody. That we're the racists, that we're the bad people, while we have our own citizens suffering. We have our own citizens without health care that they're always worried about. Like, oh, our own citizens don't have it. Okay. Where our own citizens can't buy a house. People are buying houses now at the average age of 40, late 30s to 40. So we're the fucking assholes? Nah, I don't think so, man. I think we're looking out for our own people. And by own people, it doesn't matter if you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Middle Eastern, whatever the fuck you are. As long as you believe in the Constitution, as long as you believe in American ideals, as long as you believe that we have a culture and we need to preserve that culture, then you are on my team. I am for you, and I want to help people like you. For people that want to come in here and implement their own culture and don't want to assimilate to ours, don't want to have don't believe in a constitutional republic, don't believe in freedom of speech and freedom of religion and freedom of press and freedom of to bear arms, then get the fuck out of here. You don't believe in America. You have no, or believe in DEI, bring in their communist, socialist bullshit. You do not believe in America, and we are not compatible. And it's time for you to get out because we are not going to pay your way. We're not going to bring in your stupid fucking economic systems. We're not going to bring in your stupid governments that have failed miserably. You can read a history book and see how bad socialism, communism has failed every country it's been put in place. And we're going to be a meritocracy that has a capitalist mindset and that tells our kids to work hard and stop being victims and fucking once you do things the right way, you work hard, don't have kids out of wedlock, right, especially at a young age. And actually, strive for something better and don't expect government handouts, then we'll be fine. Everything will take care of itself because everybody will be doing their best to make a better future and we'll see progression from there. But until then, now we're telling kids what? Be a victim. It's the white people. It's the billionaires. It's the millionaires first. Now it's the billionaires and it's everybody. It's everybody else's fault. You don't breed a mentality that ends up with success, man. You don't. Sorry, I'm really congested. I'm trying to get stuff out. You won't breed innovation. You won't breed, even motivation. You won't breed anything. You won't breed champions. You won't breed pride in the country and pride in oneself and purpose for all these people that are looking for it. You don't breed any of that. You just breed hatred, bitterness, and it's ugly. It always ends up in an ugly way, and we're tired of being browbeaten and fucking gaslit and straw man, and everything else to believe your way is the right way. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. That shit is over. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. Show us to your friends. I am actually gonna be full-time next year, starting in May. I'm going full-time podcasting. I'm gonna be on the ground doing some things. Hopefully you enjoy our stuff. If you don't, then we'll get better. Because I'm not gonna blame nobody for it. Maybe I'm just not that good, but I'll get better. I promise you. And I will fucking make you want to watch. I will do what it takes to get a little better, and we'll work it out. And then I hope to see y'all in the comments. Come talk with us in the comments. Let us know what you want to see, or let us know if there's something that you have a question about. I'd love to answer it. Anyways, you have a good one. Peace.